Applications are now open for a provincial program aimed at increasing midwifery services in Alberta. Midwives provide clinical and emotional support during pregnancy, labor, and the postpartum period. The Alberta Midwifery Strategy Grant will provide up to $750,000 to projects to help expand midwifery care. The province is looking for applicants focusing on meeting the needs of rural, remote, and Indigenous communities. Organizations can use the money to recruit and support midwives, expand culturally appropriate services, improve data collection, and better integrate midwifery services into the primary care system. Applications are open until October 6th. The province is asking organizations to propose new treatment and support programs for people with gambling addictions. The revenue will come from the newly regulated iGaming market in the province. It's part of the 1% share of revenue from online casinos and betting companies the province will receive. Recovery Alberta says the services will be added to its existing supports. It has yet to determine the number of additional services that will be funded. Emergency responders in St. Albert are taking over a local high school.
Moving or looking.
We're going to make a left wheel here.
Mounties, paramedics, and firefighters are training over the next couple of days on how to work together in a crisis situation. This is not for any specific crisis. Instead, they're learning how each organization can respond during any major emergency. RCMP say it's about making the most of resources.
Because there is a logistical bottleneck that happens on a sort of emergency operations where at the beginning, the real crisis piece, there's a very short amount of time to get a lot done. And so it's like with my small amount of resources and fire's resources, how are we going to maximize that potential that takes place, right?
Very fortunate to live in a community that's historically and continues to be, very, very safe. But I'm a firm believer that we need to be prepared and not reactive. So this is an exercise in making sure we're doing that for the community of St. Albert.
Anyone living in the Hillgrove School area of St. Albert should know this is just a training exercise. Don't be alerted by all the extra emergency vehicles. St. Albert's interim fire chief says they've never done a collaborative exercise like this in the 30 years he's been with the department. Alberta has seen its fair share of severe weather so far this summer, and now who receives alerts when it hits is changing. Starting today, Environment and Climate Change Canada has switched to a more precise, targeted polygon warning system. Until now, warnings were issued for a geographical area known as a zone. Those zones were often so large, not everyone inside of it was actually impacted. The new system has been used for years in the United States. One storm chaser is excited about it, since it will mean fewer false warnings and alert fatigue.
If you get 15 warnings a year and one time you get a storm, it's human nature to just start ignoring them, where if you get one warning and it hits, the next time you get a warning, you're absolutely going to take preparations.
For now, the targeted warnings will only be used for severe thunderstorms or tornadoes. Zones will still be used for weather watches. Josh, you were talking about these polygons on the show yesterday. I was most excited I've heard anyone about a polygon since my junior high trig teacher.
You don't follow the same people I do on social media.
No, we do not. But you've got a polygon in your forecast right now.
We do. Today, day one of the new targeted severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. In the yellow zones, again, we're still going to go with these big blocky forecast zone areas for your severe thunderstorm watches and your air quality warnings. It's just, as Matt said, tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings. There it is right there. That's the active polygon. Lights out. The lights did not like the polygon. There's the storm right there, north of Claresholm. You get some really large hail coming off of that. There is some rotation with that as well, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that. Previously, you'd have all of this area back here. You can see this kind of the outline of where the old boundary was. And, of course, all of those areas, if this storm is moving this way, don't need to be under a warning. So big change today. 19 degrees in Edmonton right now, and a little bit of sunshine outside this afternoon after some rain midday. Here's what it looks like with the CTV drone. I mean, it's not bright blue skies, but hey, after the summer we've had so far, let's take that. Even just some sunny breaks through this afternoon. 19 will end up as the daytime high for today. Cooler than average. We're going to stay in this 19 range, it looks like, for much of the next few days. 23, maybe we're back to around that by Sunday. as some warmer air looks like it's going to roll in towards the end of the week. There's the rain that went through earlier. We're now watching these showers off to the north of the Edmonton region. They are gradually dropping off to the south, so there may be a couple scattered showers before this evening is done. For the most part, though, just mostly cloudy with a few sunny breaks through the early evening hours, partly cloudy overnight, some sunny breaks tomorrow morning, and then about 19 and back to a chance of showers tomorrow afternoon. Full look at your 5-day forecast in a couple minutes.
All right, Josh, thank you. The Stanley Cup is visiting our area. It's here with a winning member of the Carolina Hurricanes in Leduc. Fans in the area got to see hockey's holy grail up close. CTV's Curtis Goodrum has more on the Cup celebration.
Fans of all ages are waiting at the Leduc Recreation Centre for the chance to see a hometown hero.
Crowd is waiting for you. Let's do it.
Lift the Stanley Cup. Jordan Martinook last held the cup high in June as a member of the champion Carolina Hurricanes. He says this is a way of thanking the community he was raised in.
Everybody here supports me, and obviously this year they supported me a little more because it's a little more special this year.
That support continued with an Outstanding Achievement Award from Leduc's Council.
Jordan, thank you for representing Leduc with pride and for choosing to share this moment with us.
I grew up playing here. I worked out in this gym. I ran around this track. Like, this is pretty cool.
Jordan Martinook is the first player raised in Leduc to win the Stanley Cup. Bringing it home to his fans was a dream.
I think it's great that it came from here, and now Leduc has something to be proud of, and it motivates these guys to work hard.
After waiting in line, fans got to mingle with Martinook, get photos, and if they wanted, touch the Stanley Cup.
Touch like the actual real Stanley Cup. That's so cool.
Jordan was really nice too. He's saying hi to everyone. We had the debate this morning. Do we touch it? Do we not touch it? But I'm like, we haven't won it, so let's touch it.
I did not touch the cup. I just, lean beside it.
Martinook doesn't have to worry about the cup curse. He gets to enjoy his time.
To be able to bring something that I've dreamt about my entire life here it's special.
Martinook says he'll be spending time with his family, friends, and the cup for the rest of his day.
What are you guys waiting for?
Curtis Goodrum, CTV News, Leduc.
Still to come tonight on CTV News, eyes on the skies, the two phenomenons astronomers will be watching for over the next 2 days.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
You're watching CTV News at 5.
A neighborhood in Edmonton is celebrating today after coming together in the face of adversity. Last summer, the community-created program at St. Pius X Elementary School was destroyed by arson. Today, that same community opened its new playground. CTV's Connor Hogg was there.
Out of all the construction projects in this neighborhood, this is the one that the kids have been looking forward to the most, the return of the playground to replace the one that was destroyed by fire last summer. It's a moment they've been waiting for, and the kids of St. Pius aren't letting a little rain stop them.
I'm going to hypnotize you. I'm overwhelmed, and I'm so grateful and appreciative to everybody who has contributed and participated in the rebuilding.
Throughout the last school year, this is all the students have had. In July of 2025, the playground next to the school was destroyed by arson.
I was really sad because I really loved that park. I just wanted it to come back.
The money to rebuild came from insurance and from community fundraising efforts, a group that had to raise money to build the original playground. One of them is Cora Stepney's mom.
I'm really proud of my mom because, she was a part of building this, and I really enjoy seeing that everyone's having so much fun.
The outreach from the community was so powerful that the next day after the fire, we were getting contacted and people were saying, how can we help? So this is about community.
As they watch their kids, parents think about the future generations that will have a place to play.
You don't just do it for 2, you don't do it for 4, you do it for hundreds and for the next and the next. So it's important that we all take part in something that's bigger than us.
While rain may have dampened the festivities, Stepney says it's better than the alternative.
It's better than fire. This I'm okay with rain.
The sounds of play are once again filling the field next to St. Pius. Connor Hogg, CTV News, Edmonton.
And one person has been charged with arson in that playground fire. He's expected to appear in court later this month. The Special Olympics Canada Summer Games are underway in Medicine Hat. 1,700 athletes will compete in 10 sports over the course of 5 days. Many have been training their entire lives for a moment like this. Some will even have the chance to earn spots in the 2027 World Special Olympics. Plenty of spectators were taking in the first day of competition. Among them was Governor General Louise Arbour.
It's been awesome. There's a lot of athletes here from all over the country, and we're getting to know each other, make some new friends.
This is such a good example of, as I said, of the Canadian spirit, athletes from all over the country, showing the best of who they are personally and who we are collectively as Canadians.
The opening ceremony is tonight at 7 o'clock. Parks Canada is starting to work on several roads in Jasper that were affected by wildfire. 2 years ago, wildfires ripped through Jasper. Parks Canada says crews will tackle safety mitigation projects on roads that were affected by the fire. That includes Wabasso Road, Marmot Road, Moline Road, and Whistler's Road up to the SkyTram. Cavill Road remains closed. Parks Canada says expect travel delays from now until the end of October. Coming up next on CTV News, a popular reality dating show is looking for Canadian contestants. Astronomers will be keeping their eyes on the skies over the next 2 days. Tomorrow morning, between 10 and 11, a partial solar eclipse will be visible, weather pending. At most, 14% of the sun will be covered by the moon at 10:38 tomorrow morning. You need proper eye protection to view any eclipse, so the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada is hosting an event at Coronation Park.
We're going to have some glasses at the observatory tomorrow, weather willing, that we can hand out to people, and then you can safely observe the sun. One should never, ever look directly at the sun. It's eclipse or not, it can cause irreparable damage.
Morning. The Perseid meteor shower will be visible starting tomorrow night, leading into Thursday morning. That's when debris left behind by a comet will reach Earth. No special viewing devices are needed, just clear skies and very little light pollution. So Josh, what are the odds we're going to see either that solar eclipse or the meteor shower? We got 10:38 tomorrow morning. How are we looking there?
You know what? There'll be some breaks in the cloud, I think, at 10:38. Okay. It's not going to be clear skies, but there may be some breaks in the cloud.
Any luck on the meteor showers the following evening? Thursday morning?
That one's going to last for a while.
Yeah.
So you've got several days. So I'd say there's a better chance that at some point over the next couple of nights, you'll see some clearing there. Take a look outside right now. We do have some breaks of blue, but no real significant sunshine out there. Just more like sunny breaks. 18 degrees, 19 for the daytime high. It's 20 in Red Deer, 22 in Fort McMurray, and 15 in Jasper and Grand Prairie. A severe thunderstorm watch in Grand Prairie and for areas west of Red Deer, from Calgary south. Pretty intense storm there in the Claresholm region, just off to the north of Lethbridge. Also an air quality advisory in place here in the light blue zone. We had a funnel cloud advisory, and we had reports of at least one, maybe a couple funnel clouds in the Ponoka area earlier this afternoon. As far as showers and thunderstorms, I think there's one little one there just at the northwest corner of this watch zone, but looks like that severe thunderstorm watch could probably be ended in the next little bit. Certainly most of the activity tonight is going to be way to the south, not so much in northwestern Alberta. You also have some thunderstorms here in east central Alberta and south of Fort McMurray, headed towards the Lac-La-Biche region. Here in the Edmonton area, we're in a bit of a break right now after that rain earlier today, but you can see just north of the city there are some showers that may graze parts of the Edmonton area. So there's a chance before this evening is done, you'll see a few more hit and miss showers. I don't think we're in for any big storms through this evening. South of Red Deer, down towards Medicine Hat, that would be the best chance to see some severe weather through this evening. There's tomorrow morning, mix of sun and cloud to start the day. But further to the north, you've got these showers building up, and watch as everything wraps back in from the north behind that area of low pressure off to the northeast of us. Now there's your showers by midday or into the afternoon hours, and then again overnight tomorrow night. Into early Thursday morning, you might see a few more showers. Watch this system here way to the south. This modeling wants to keep all that heavier, steadier rain way south of the Edmonton area, just some scattered showers on Thursday. The Canadian modeling has that system a lot further north and has us looking at some heavier, steadier rain on Thursday here in the city. So we'll see how things play out. I've got 17 in the forecast for a daytime high and a chance of some showers. If it turns into heavier, steadier all-day rain, though, we may only get to 14 or 15. 9 degrees in Fort McMurray tomorrow morning, 8 and 10 for Grand Prairie and Red Deer. We'll be around 10 degrees as well in the Edmonton area. Mid to high teens across the northeast. It'll be close to 20 in Grand Prairie. Chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the north again tomorrow. 18 in Red Deer and here in Edmonton. Temperatures drop to about 10 degrees tomorrow morning. There's your chance, some sunny breaks in the cloud. If you want to try and check out the partial eclipse tomorrow, then back to some increasing cloud cover and a chance of showers late in the day. Showers or rain for Thursday. Maybe some morning showers Friday. Look at the weekend, though. Drying up and warming up.
Josh, thank you. One of Netflix's most popular dating shows is coming to Canada. Canadian contestants will have a chance to find love through a wall on Love is Blind. The hit reality show puts men and women in isolated pods where they date and get engaged without ever actually seeing each other. Casting is now open for the Canadian version of the show. It is being produced by Insight Productions, which also produces Big Brother Canada and Canada Shore. When we return, a splash of color. Why some kids are leaving their painted colored handprints on a brand new car.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
Wednesday on your morning, it's cooler this week, but summer is still in full swing. We have tips for summer travel and some snacks to beat the heat when the weather warms up for the weekend.
Your Morning Edmonton, weekdays.
Some kids left their paint-covered fingerprints all over a brand new car in northwest Edmonton today.
Oh, mine came out better now.
Kids who have had cancer were invited to leave their handprint on this SUV at North Star Hyundai as a symbol of resilience. The Hyundai Hope on Wheels program collects proceeds from every Hyundai sold at dealerships across Canada to help hospitals. The company is providing the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation with $100,000. Hyundai says the program has 2 goals.
Number one, we eliminate cancer. And number 2, we assist families and the kids that are going through cancer care, providing them extra services that make that journey a little better.
The fact that we're able to invest in pediatric oncology to ensure that our kids aren't struggling and aren't suffering, kids really do deserve the best. And so partnerships like this with Hyundai Hope on Wheels allows us to invest and to care for our kids.
Hyundai says this year it's donating more than $4 million to 16 hospitals across Canada. And that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Woodman. CTV News continues right now.